Hi friends, welcome to my new channel Physics and Life. In the previous video, I discussed physics in a moving lift and a problem of pulley. Today I discuss the various problems based on tension and pulley. So let's start. Problem 1. A mass of 4 kg is suspended by the two threads OA and OB. Find the tension T1 and T2 of OA and OB respectively. In figure, we can see the mass 4 kg is suspended by the two threads OA and OB. We want to find the tension T1 and T2. So at first we look all the forces acting on the system. If we draw the line DE parallel to AC, we can see the angle CAO and AOD are the alternate angle. So these two angles are same. Now we divide the tension T1 into two components, T1 sin 60 degree and T1 cos 60 degree. Similarly, we divide the tension T2 into two components, T2 sin 60 degree and T2 cos 60 degree. So we get T1 cos 60 degree equals to T2 sin 60 degree and T1 sin 60 degree equals to T2 cos 60 degree plus 4g. Now calculating these two equations, we get the tension T2 equals to 40 Newton and the tension T1 equals to 40 root 3 Newton. Now the problem 2. Find the horizontal force F applied on a system shown in figure. For that, both the masses M1 and M2 will not move with respect to the motor car of mass M. So, here we can see the mass M1 and M2 are connected by a thread of tension T. Our aim is to find the value of F for which the mass M1 and M2 will not move. As the force F is applied on the system, so the acceleration of the system is A equals to F by M1 plus M2 plus M. So total force by the total mass. Now we see the force acting on the mass M2. The tension T is act on the upward direction and M2G is act in the downward direction. As the mass M1 and M2 will not move, that means T equals to M2G. And for the mass M1, the reaction force R is cancelled by the M1G. So only tension is act on the mass M1. So we get T equals to M1A. Now from these two equations, we get M2G equals to M1A. So M2G equals to M1 into F by M1 plus M2 plus M. So F equals to M2 into M1 plus M2 plus M by M1 into G. This is the total force applied on the system. So now the problem 3. Here the mass 3m is kept in a plane inclined at an angle 30 degree with the horizontal axis. Now if we look all the forces acting on the mass 3m, we see that this angle and this angle are same. Why these two angles are same? So now we look this figure. If we draw a line QP parallel to AB, we can see the angle CQP and QAB are the corresponding angle. So these two angles are same. Again, the angle CQO and PQF are 90 degree. So this angle QOQF also is theta. Now for the mass 3m, we get the two vertically component 3mg cos 30 degree and 3mg sin 30 degree. 3mg cos 30 degree is cancelled out by the reaction force R. So the two forces acting on the mass 3m. One is tension T and other is 3mg sin 30 degree. As the mass 3m is moving downward direction with acceleration A, so 3mg sin 30 degree is greater than the tension T. So we get 3mg sin 30 degree minus T equals to 3ma. So T equals to 3 by 2 mg minus 3ma. Now for the mass m. Here the tension T is act in the upward direction and mg is act in the downward direction. As the mass m moving upward direction with acceleration a, so t is greater than mg. So we get t minus mg equals to ma. So t equals to mg plus ma. Now from equation 1 and 2, we get the acceleration of the system a equals to g by 8, and putting the value of a in equation 2, we get tension T equals to 9 mg by 8. Now problem 4. Here both the masses m1 and m2 are kept on an inclined plane. Given m1 equals to 2 kg, m2 equals to 3 kg and g equals to 10 meter per second square. Now for the mass m1, if we look all the forces acting on the mass m1, we see the reaction force R is cancelled out by m1g cos 45 degree. So the two forces acting on the mass m1, one is tension T and the other is m1g sin 45 degree. As the mass m1 is moving upward direction with acceleration a, so here the tension T is greater than m1g sin 45 degree. So we get T minus m1g sin 45 degree equals to m1a. So T equals to 2 into g by root 2 plus a. Now for the mass m2. If we look all the forces acting on the mass m2, here also the reaction force R is cancelled out by m2g cos 60 degree. So two forces acting on the mass m2, one is tension T and the other is m2g sin 60 degree. As the mass m2 is moving downward direction with acceleration a, so m2g sin 60 degree is greater than the tension T. So we get m2g sin 60 degree minus T equals to m2a. So T equals to 3 into root 3 by 2g minus a. Now calculating the equation 1 and 2, we get the acceleration of the system a equals to 2.37 meter per second square, and putting the value of a in equation 2, we get tension T equals to 18.87 Newton. Now we discuss an easy process to calculate the acceleration of the system. We know the acceleration equals to total force acting on the system by the total mass. So in figure we can see m2g sin 60 degree is greater than m1g sin 45 degree, as the mass m2 is moving upward and m2 is moving downward. So total force is m2g sin 60 degree minus m1g sin 60 degree, and the total mass is m1 plus m2. So we get acceleration a equals to m2g sin 60 degree minus m1g sin 45 degree by m1 plus m2. By putting the value of m1 and m2, we get acceleration a equals to 2.37 meter per second square. That is same as we get above. Now problem 5. Here the three masses m1, m2 and m3 are kept on a horizontal plane. M1 and M2 are connected by a thread of tension T1 and M2 and M3 are connected by a thread of tension T2, and a force F is applied to the mass M3. Now find the tension T1 and T2. Given M1 equals to 10 kg, M2 equals to 20 kg, M3 equals to 30 kg and the force F equals to 60 Newton. Let the acceleration of the system A. Now for the mass m1. If we look the mass m1, the reaction force R is cancelled out by the m1g. So only tension T1 is act on the mass m1. So we get T1 equals to m1a. Now for the mass m2. Here also the reaction force R is cancelled out by m2g. As the mass m2 is moving right direction, so T2 is greater than T1. So we get T2 minus T1 equals to m2a. So T2 equals to a into m1 plus m2. Now the acceleration of the system A equals to total force by total mass. The total force acting on the system is 60 Newton and the total mass is also 60. So we get A equals to 1 meter per second square. By putting the value of A in equation 1 and 2, we get T1 equals to 10 Newton and T2 equals to 30 Newton. Thank you for watching this video and please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon.